You're watching Dreamaniac TV. Hi everyone, my name is Veronica Llorca-Smith and I'm originally from Spain, but I've lived in 9 countries. So the story of my life really has been a story of change, a story of trying to be included, and a story of really getting to know the world. These countries are Spain, France, Brazil, the Netherlands, Italy, Taiwan, Hong Kong, China, and now I live in Australia. And so change has been something really important for me, and being included has been something that I've always aimed at. So now that I have 20 years experience in the business world, working for big companies like Apple and Estee Lauder, one of my big objectives in the business world has to be to create an environment where people feel included. I'm a super advocate of inclusion, diversity, equity. When you're talking about inclusivity, in my experience, for example, I had a big team in 14 different countries in Asia Pacific, from Australia, New Zealand, North Asia, Southeast Asia, extremely diverse. The first point that people focus when they think on diversity is a different language. So for many people, English is of course not the first language. And I think it's really important to talk about linguistic inclusion and making sure that everyone, no matter what accent you have, I have an accent and I'm speaking today in a podcast, it shouldn't be a problem. So for me, making sure that everyone is able and is encouraged and knows that their voice is heard and is valuable is something that's super important. I live in Australia now, and here, just like for example in New Zealand or in the US, people are super open, they're very vocal. The education is all about collaboration. People are used to speaking in teams, and that's part of the culture from the moment that you're very little all the way to becoming a leader. That's really embedded in the culture. From my experience in other countries, especially more in North Asia, like Japan or China, where it's all about the bowing and the reference and the authority, it's a little bit different. People, when they put their hand up, they probably have thought about what they want to say twice. And so trying to create this environment where everyone is willing to participate without being judged, where everyone really wants to be a part of the conversation, I think this is really what a leader should focus on, to have companies and a society that is really a reflection of the world. And so that we don't have like this big disconnect between the world itself and what we see in the business world. Hi, I'm Veronica Llorca-Smith, and you are watching Unleash Leaders of Change.
You know what to do.